Hey family, this is Sugar from c.wsugarinspirations.designs. Welcome to my channel. Today is my What Christmas Means to Me for 2021. I am so grateful that I can come on to YouTube. It's a wonderful thing. The channel is growing. It's an outlet. This is the second Christmas. So last year, it was Christmas from all my children, and everybody's really busy. I'm doing a lot of overtime, so I'm not able to get footage from them, but maybe we could do that again next Christmas. But right now, I just want to tell you what Christmas means to me. This week at my church, we are doing what is called Angel Tree, and that's when the children of incarcerated parents get gifts. We choose their names, or you can give cash, and then, or so someone else can purchase for them, and that way they can have a really nice Christmas. And I'm imagining the parent at home is so grateful, even the parent that might be incarcerated and can't do this for their children. It means so much. Now, Christmas, we know Jesus is the reason for the season, but it's also a time of giving because Jesus gave his life. Right? For us, he's the ultimate giver. And it's a time I love. It's, it's like mankind pauses through this season of Thanksgiving and Christmas to just be happy, thankful. But it is also a time where you can become overwhelmed. Like if you lost someone and this is the first year, you're not with that loved one, or you are alone and you don't have anyone and you're a Hallmark addict, maybe like me, where everything is in love and love. It's okay, because we're never alone, and God always gives us somebody. Like I hear a lot from the church I'm at now that God gives you people for your life. So if you look around, even if you have to be the one to go out and make somebody else happy, that might be your way to be rewarded if you're not the one receiving. Now, I've done both. I was reminiscing about 2 times I was a recipient of somebody's gracious gifts for Christmas with my children. I have 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl, and they're like 2, well, not 2, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like spaced out. And so it was probably in early 80s. I know Family Dollar had just opened. And well, the first story, I'm getting myself mixed up. So Michael, the youngest, oops, I'm not supposed to say names. He was 2. And I just started going to this new church, and well, maybe he's almost 3 by then. And this family came over, the Masons. I don't know where they are. I look for them every now and again. And this one particular night, I had toiled. I had stayed up. I bought these beautiful sweaters, Christmas sweaters. I got them from Goodwill, and I think we were called Amvets back then. And I got rid of a really beautiful dress, and I had washed them out by hand because I didn't have a washer and dryer, and I hung them over the stove, and it was like this Lucille Ball stove because it was a really small place. And I wrung it as much as I could because it's sweaters, they were really good sweaters, and I hung them to dry. And so it was like almost midnight, and somebody knocking on my door, and I went to the door, and it was the Masons. It was this husband and wife. And I let them in, and the kids were already asleep. I had cut hair every Saturday, and pressed Rita's hair every Saturday. Oops, you don't know. Anyway, I would do these things in preparation for church every Sunday anyway. So when they came in, they had these big boxes from the store, Carson Perry Scott. It's out of business now. I think it's online only, because I'm from, Chicago area. And so they brought these boxes in, and I was just like crying, like, oh my God. It was no toys. It was just these clothing boxes. And so when they left, right before they left, the wife looked up at my hanging sweaters, and I thought, I'm so embarrassed, because I thought, she was like mocking me because I didn't have a washer and dryer and all of that. And so I was embarrassed, but this is all I could do. And so Christmas morning, guess what? The boys had these amazing sweaters, designer sweaters. my daughter had this big, beautiful Christmas dress. It was blue at the bottom, and it was white with a big puffy sleeves and the collar, and it was Rothschild, and it had a big pink sash. And so it totally changed, because I already had the shoes greased up. I would polish their shoes, the dress shoes and everything. So we just changed sweaters. I was so grateful. The second time, I guess it was a year or two later, I had moved, and this time I had $30. And I went to Family Dollar, and Family Dollar had just opened in Chicago. I want to watch my time. And it just had opened, and I had to split this $30 amongst 4 kids. Now, when it opened, there was a $5 off coupon, and I bought my daughter a mannequin head with rollers so she could curl and comb hair, and the boys, I got some army men, a whole set, so they could have a war. One was more cowboyish, one was just army. And then I bought my oldest son a thing where it was a car, and the cars came down, it was like a race car set. And then I bought watches. Everybody got a watch. It was $2. They were $2 watches. And so I was so proud. I got them watches because that was going to be the thing they opened up at 12 o'clock. Because by this time, we had started opening up at 12 at night. Well, my pastor at that time, Apostle Crosby, and her husband, Mr. Sullivan, God rest his soul now, they came again at midnight. And at this time, I was through wrapping gifts. I was actually baking pies. I make pumpkin pies, y'all. I don't know how to make sweet potato pie, but that's how I was raised. I don't know what's wrong with that. My friends tease. But anyway, I was baking pies, and they came in, and they had these 2 or 3 big garbage bags full of toys. And I was like, oh my God. And so I was trying to be quiet. And I said, okay, I picked something really nice. Everybody, I picked 4 things. And they're like, girl, if you don't get them kids some toys. And they just start pulling it out. And oh my God, I was beyond grateful. I mean, Barbie dolls, Ninja Turtles, all kinds of beautiful toys. So anyway, the kids woke up at midnight, and they was like, oh my God, they saw all the gifts. And I told them they couldn't look because I didn't have time to wrap the extras. And so I gave them the watch that was wrapped, and they were so happy. They went to bed. We got up, and I noticed, though, they were very happy for everything. But I saw that they were really playing with the army men and the mannequin head, the things that cost the cheapest, the best I could do. And so, I just say all that to say, those days are so long ago. Now I give myself a budget of $300 to send. I don't try to get their dreams because I'm not my grandchildren's parent, but I get them something nice, and then I get a group gift, a couple gift for the couples, and all the children are married and one is engaged, and so I get family gifts for them. Like last year, one year I got panini makers. On Black Friday, you have those wonderful gifts, doorbusters at Macy's and all of that. So I'll get that. This year is something special. It's couples minded. So everybody, I get the children and their spouses one gift, they share, and something for the house, like a blender or something, toaster ovens. I got them one year, and I order it and I have it shipped to their house. I don't even wrap anymore because sending the gifts is more money than the actual gift. And then I get things for my grandchildren. So, and I just give myself that budget. They were like, Mom, we don't need anything. Mom, what are you doing? We don't need anything. They buy me gifts, but I still want to give. And that's just a mama. I'm a mama. So anyway, I just want to say, no matter where you are in your process, in your life, don't be mad. Don't be angry. Don't be disappointed. Whatever you can get those babies, they're gonna love it. I'm telling you. I mean, I had this $5 mannequin for my daughter against Barbie. She has several of them, and guess what she played with? And they had big toys and things like that, but they wanted those little $5 army men. And they were on the floor, you know, just like having a war. So wherever you are, even myself, it's okay. This is a season to try and make somebody else happy. And in turn, you'll be happy, we'll be happy, I'll be happy. So, Merry Christmas, and enjoy. And maybe I'll have another video, I'm not sure, but this is 2 for this month, so I'm just grateful. So yeah, wherever you are, just be grateful and ask the Lord to meet the need, because if you don't have it, He will raise somebody up to help you, to do it for you. Just be open, stay grateful, and see God work, okay? Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. So family, here is my everything tree. That means everything that I had as far as decorations went on. Before I can get started though, 2 of the rows of lights went out. You can see it there. I kind of remedied that with an extra string of lights from Walmart. The yellow was a little off, but it actually worked. You can see the tree looking really slim right there. So I added the ribbon. I cut them to size last year so that it was easy to install. Here's a picture of where I just placed the ribbon, just, ribboned them down the whole tree, and then I started with the ornaments. Some of these ornaments, y'all, are 30, 35 years old. I take them out so I can see them. I also found this little fancy plaque. I just have it leaning against the fireplace. It's a Disney piece I found at a thrift store. So here is the tree. It's called my everything tree. I tried to do some close-ups so that you can see all the ornaments, but toward the end of the video, I'll just try to get as close as I can with the camera so that you can see. It just turns out really nice even when the lights aren't on. And then I just took the remaining ornaments that was left and put them in a beautiful basket and put them on the kitchen table. Nothing fancy, but just something to add a little whimsy in the kitchen. I also had a tree that I used to keep on the kitchen table to the counter, and I think that satisfied it. It wasn't much, but just so I can have a little bit more of Christmas in the kitchen for breakfast. And this is the entryway, and yeah, so I think it turned out really pretty. So please enjoy. Just a little bit of something to do. And one day maybe I'll go really elaborate. But right now, Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.